Hey guys, what's up? This is Ron, and today we're going to talk about some Triumph Adventure bikes, the 1200s to be exact. These are the Triumph Adventure bikes. What is an adventure bike? An adventure bike is going to be very road friendly, but it's also off-road friendly, so they're very popular right now when it comes to motorcycles. Everybody's going to the adventure route. Well, why? It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Some people say they go the adventure route because they're eye level with the cars around them. The lady in the SUV, you're eye level with them. Some people say I'm never going to go off road, but if you ride downtown around here where we're at in Georgia, I mean, you might as well be riding off road. There's huge cracks, potholes in the road. But the adventure bike, is going to be a very comfortable riding position. As you can see, I'm very comfortable on this thing. It's got really good ground clearance, as you can see. They're fast, they handle, they stop. It's very sporty. But then, like, these are the different Tigers, okay? This is a GT Pro, okay? This is a GT Pro. Now, in the Triumphs, you got the GT Pro and the GT Explorer. The GTs are gonna be a little more road friendly. As you can see, they're gonna have mag wheels on them. Not quite as tall, like I said, even though it's an adventure bike, it's a little more on-road friendly. Now, when you go to this Explorer, as you can see, it's got a much bigger tank. So the Tiger Explorer has a bigger tank on it and a few more bells and whistles on it too. The fuel capacity actually is almost 8 gallons on this thing, okay? So this is the GT Explorer. Now over here, this is the Rally Explorer. This is the Matt Daddy, okay? This is like the nicest motorcycle Triumph's ever made. With it being an Explorer, you're gonna get the upper guards, okay? This is gonna have the 8-gallon tank. These things get over 50 miles to the gallon. I've seen it with my own eyes. But the technology is incredible. This thing, believe it or not, has blind spot indicators. So, if you're loaded down, you can see somebody comes up on your rear left, your rear right. That's where the blind spot indicators come into play. It also has adaptive cruise control, okay? The screen on it, as you can see right here, it's like an iPad. I mean, literally, it's that clear. Of course, on the front, you're gonna see this thing does have Brembo brakes, Showa suspension, and these Acron wheels. See how the spokes are on the outside? Well, that's because that's a tubeless spoke wheel. So this thing is the bee's knees. The lights on it, directional LEDs. But one thing I personally like about it is the different modes. So this bike has a sport mode, which turns it into basically a sport bike. Plus you got a quick shift module from the factory, up and down. It has a road mode. It's gonna tone it down, be a nice tame cruiser. It has an off-road mode, and then it has an off-road pro mode. When you put this thing in off-road pro mode, you might as well be on like a motocross bike because it's like full power, no electronic assistance. But this is, some people call it a Swiss Army knife right here because you can do so much with it. This can replace every bike in your garage. Is it tall? Yes, it's tall. I'm 5'10". As you can see, my feet are dangling, but I can ride this bike just fine. I mean, I'm on my tippy toes, but I mean, if you're used to riding motorcycles, it's not that big of a deal. Now, one update on this particular motorcycle, now when you're going less than 5 miles an hour, you can hold down the home button. It'll lower it 20 millimeters. Then when you hit 5 miles per hour, it'll raise it back up. But this thing is like, a lot of people are going this direction because this thing has plenty of power. Almost 150 horsepower, a lot of torque. 3-cylinder motor right here. With that 3-cylinder motor, you're gonna get good power all throughout the tach. I swear, you can take this thing, put it in second gear, throw the shifter in the trash, you can drive it all weekend in the mountains in second gear because you're getting power all throughout the tach. But this is the Triumph Rally Explorer, the bee's knees, all the bells and whistles, cruise, heated grips, heated seat, crazy electronics, great looking bike, very good riding bike, just super popular. And a lot of times when you see the old guys riding this thing, 9 times out of 10, they can ride really good. So don't be fooled. You see one of these guys at the stoplight and you're on your GSX-R 600, that old dude will probably smoke you. Again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, my TikTok, my YouTube, everything. I really enjoy it. and I'm going to keep them coming this year. Thanks a lot.